It is the end of the week, Sunday, March 26th, and I am officially uh, completing my first week. Yay! Yeah, so definitely just finished my first week. I know. Again, like I keep on saying, one day at a time. Keep telling myself one day at a time. Because I keep telling myself that I am now here at the end of the first week. So yeah, I didn't do a video yesterday just because I'm like, you know what, on the weekend, I'm just gonna do Saturday and Sunday because yesterday was a long day, and to be honest, I didn't make time to do the video because I actually watched the Power Rangers. Took me back memories. Hashtag 90s babies. 90 baby. It was an awesome movie, though honestly, actually, no spoiler, but I thought there was gonna be more action. I was expecting something more like Transformers, but like in the sense of action, but yeah, it was overall pretty cool. Brought a lot of back memories, and Kimberly, I used to want to be the Pink Power Ranger. I think everybody wanted to be the Pink Power Ranger, right? I don't know. Anyways, I liked it overall. So yeah, Saturday, get back to the groove on this. Saturday, what did I do yesterday? Oh my god, talk about short-term memory loss. Um, had a productive day. I cleaned around the house, which I feel like I didn't, to be honest. Do you ever have those like feeling when you clean and you're like, oh my god, just clean that and now it's back to a mess. Anyways, I'm going on a rant now, but went to the gym. I actually met up with my trainer because he's actually going to be going on a spring break, so I thought we would just check in. He's going to be gone for the all next week, so we met up, and it was pretty cool, to be honest, because we actually said, I thought we were going to get right into it when I got there, and we did, but instead of getting into it in the sense of exercising, we went over like the whole week. He asked me a couple of questions, like, just what were my challenges, how was the overall week, how was I feeling, challenges. I just honestly basically told him that it was basically just working on the nutrition. It's not that it was a challenge, but it was like, all right, making sure that I'm getting enough protein, because I know the first day I shared that I didn't get enough protein. I was like low in everything, right? Because of the not the healthy habits that I had occasionally, where I was just like too busy to eat, which honestly I believe it. Sometimes at work you get just caught up with a lot of things and you just forget to eat. But yeah, so I'm just making sure I'm prepared with meal prep. And I think the second day I was too high on the fats because I was eating like walnuts, almonds, cashews, and I was like, all right, next tomorrow I know to not be eating so many nuts. Um, and then so just like learning, okay, hey, I need more protein, or like I started off my day with a lot of protein. Good, keep it up. That way I won't be at a deficit at the end of the day. And the second, I guess, challenge or thing that I'm working on is just exercise formation, making sure I do it well and I do it properly. One of the exercise I did record myself, and again, I was trying to do editing. It was taking too much time, and I think I'm probably gonna just upload it on Instagram, to be honest. I don't know, so bear with me on that. But I know some people have been asking me, oh, well, what do you do? And it's nothing like rocket science. I'm sure you've seen it on a lot of other sites or people's pages that do it, but I'll upload it occasionally when I get a chance so you guys can get a feel. But I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I'm just trying to be focused on the actual exercise and getting it done. And then if I'm recording myself, it's like, oh, I'm recording myself, and then like somebody's trying to use it, and like, how do you put the angle, the phone, and it's like that's not my focus, right? So I'm just really trying to get the basics down so I could then afford that time to like record myself, because I usually go to the gym by myself. So unless you guys, anybody out there wants to go to the gym with me, feel free. Usually go like around 7, 8. I was going in the morning, but since I usually have my sessions at night, I thought I would switch it up. But I don't know. I mean, it's flexible, right? According to what my schedule is. Yeah, we talked about the upcoming week, the expectations, because I know he's going to be gone most of the time, even though we could still communicate, but just he went over like some exercises that he's gonna write on my next week's plan, which he sent to me. And we went over the exercise formations, making sure I'm doing my squats well, and any concerns that I had. And I showed him a couple of exercises that he gave me on the days that we weren't meeting, and actually, like, it was the booster ball crunches, and I actually was doing them wrong. So I was like leaning all the way for like a 90 degree angle, and it was technically just like a little crunch. So I'm glad I was asking him for clarification on that, and he corrected me. Again, that's actually one of the videos that I recorded, and so you'll probably see it that I'm doing it wrong, but I still felt the burn, but definitely would have been more of a burn if I would have done it right. So this weekend, you guys are probably asking if I cheated or ate any foods I wasn't supposed to, and honestly, I guess yesterday I went to the movies and I like half a maple donut with the filling inside. It's pretty delicious. That is about it in terms of in quote cheating, but I still fit my macros, and yeah, I got my protein and everything all, so I feel like I deserve that, and I don't feel guilty about it, so I'm good. And then today, what did I do? I had a Benedict, so instead of potato fries, I ate the side salad, and what else? Oh yeah, for the Benedict, you know how they have the English bread? I only just ate one English bread, whatever, one side, just less on the carbs, in the sense, or just wheat, because I try to stay away from wheat, or grains, sorry, grains. And then I had a coffee, right? I had a coffee. It's not bad. What else? And I had a pizza, Blue Line. I had pesto chicken, which was awesome, but to be honest, I think it had too much cheese, and again, as I mentioned, I'm lactose, and I can't have too much cheese or else I just will not feel well. And after I left, I was like burping, and that's when my stomach is like just feels bloated, so I've been just drinking water. So it's just funny because now that I'm, again, even a week I've been eating well, just any little thing kind of triggers it. Like my stomach is sensitive and it's like, yo, don't eat this, alert. It's not necessarily saying not to eat it, but I can just feel like an instant reaction to how my body just reacts to it. Again, today was my rest day. Actually, yesterday, let me go back, sorry. Yesterday, I went, after I met with Kaz, my trainer, I actually worked out for like 45 minutes, HIIT training, so it was just cardio. Nothing like super crazy. I actually did a workout from Nike Training app. You guys can check it out. If you guys haven't tried it out, it's pretty cool. Teaches you how to do stuff. You get to select the focus, how long you want to do it, if you want equipment, if you don't have any equipment, if they have like some awesome workouts just to do at home. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and trust me, it'll give you a good workout. So I did that, and then today was my rest day. I was supposed to go hiking, but things didn't go accordingly, so after church I had brunch, and which was my Benedict story, and then what did I do? Oh, I went out to read, hang out, and then I met up with a friend, and I had some pizza. That's when I had the pizza. Did I say pizza or pizza? I don't know. You know me. I'm Mexican, so I could say pizza, whatever. What else? Yeah, so what I have to do today, right now, actually, even though it's 11:30, I'm about to meal prep, which I already did, actually. I meal prepped my sweet potato yesterday. So my sweet potato is good, like my carbs for at least till Wednesday. I went to Costco. Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. I went to Costco. I got protein, which is turkey, ground turkey, my salmon. I was missing salmon, especially for Fridays because it's Lent. I'm not a big fan of tuna, but yeah, so I got salmon, and what else did I get? Brussels sprouts. Ooh, I wanted to make Brussels sprouts, so that should be exciting. And I'm excited because I bought an orange cauliflower, and it's like supposedly have all these vitamins and stuff. I need to read up more on it, but I just heard the purple and the orange cauliflower was like super healthy for you and good for you. So I'm gonna look up some Pinterest things of how to like best cook it, and so I'm gonna meal prep that. And I'm gonna probably meal prep the turkey until Wednesday as a backup, and then prepare my gym bag for tomorrow. And I'm looking at my notes so I won't forget, and it's like my to-do list. And actually, I was talking to a friend today, and she was like, "How do you like keep organized your gym clothes or something, or your trunk?" And I was like, "Honestly, it's sometimes a hassle." And I started telling her like what I do, and like, I have like my gym bag, and then I have to clean it out, and I have my like work bag, and then my meal bag, and then I have my gym bag, and it's just the hassle sometimes. She's like, "Oh my god, well, like this is how I do it." She was telling me that she actually keeps a whole like closet, a whole like 5 weeks worth of workout clothes in her trunk, like as a mini closet, and her shoes there. And then she has like a bag with dirty clothes, so like all the dirty clothes out. And every time she gets a chance to take it out, she takes it out. And then, but basically, yeah, she never has to worry about gym clothes; they're always there. And I'm like, oh my god, how come I've never thought of that, right? But it's pretty cool. She told me, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm so gonna give that a try. So I'm definitely gonna do that, get all that prepared, so I could just put it in my car tomorrow and not worry about my workout clothes, about taking it in and out when I could just have it all in my trunk. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good, and I appreciate that she shared that with me. And all in all, that's good. I mean, I'm grateful for this weekend. It was a very productive weekend. Pretty crazy or interesting adventures to say the least with my roommate. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, you guys will know what kind of roommate I have. And I say that in all good aspects. He's like a brother from another mother, and he just always makes my day with his randomness. And again, I just love him, his weirdo face. Yeah, and I'm just overall grateful, to be honest, that now I'm going on a little rant off of this, but all in all, I'm grateful just to be alive. Last time I was randomly thinking how just our body works, right? Just being grateful for every single thing that we have, and it's gonna sound just probably pretty like, okay, all right. I mean, it's so like just basic, right? But I just always find a sense of appreciation for health now more that I'm doing this, and like why, and like, last time I saw a video of how a heart stroke is caused, and the fatties that like clogs the artery, and I was just like, oh my god, like our hearts do so much for us. Like this little heart, like, they say your heart is like the size of your fist, and it's like, wow, my heart's like this small, and it's pumping. It's like literally what has my whole body moving. Like I really need to take care of this bad boy. And it's just, to me, that's just mind blowing. And again, I'm grateful for being able to have vision, like something we take that for granted sometimes. Last time I was doing a reflection where you just close your eyes and like you try to envision how to get yourself to one place to another if you were blind without any assistance, and really internalizing that reflection and just thinking about it. I was like, oh my god, like, people with disabilities, right? Like slowly just taking taking that reflection to think about those who are less fortunate, and more reason to be inclusive in the workforce, be inclusive with the friends that you have, be inclusive with when you're walking outside and you see people who are homeless, who may have mental disabilities, like, and you just don't know, right? Today I was in church, and the gospel was about, God healing a blind person, or Jesus healed a blind person, and and it's just back to the same thing, like sometimes taking our sight for granted. And sometimes we don't even though we may have sight, we could be blinded, right? We know things, but we just choose to not, incorporate them in our life for X whatever reason, right? And all in all, in my rant, I just want to say that I'm extremely grateful to just be alive, to have my heart pumping. I'm grateful to just give glory to Jesus for everything, all my blessings from the smallest to being able to touch, taste, for all those people who are harvesting the hard work out in the fields for the food, to have like healthy ingredients. And I hope that, you know, their family also have enough the means to persevere and live a healthy life as well. And hopefully I can contribute to a change in, you know, providing that for them as well. So all in all, I'm grateful for everything. It was an amazing week. I'm grateful for just being accomplished, being accomplished and just getting here week 1. I'm looking forward to week 2. It's funny because my trainer's like, hey, just a heads up, you're not going to be as sore, but don't get discouraged, right? Don't think you're going to like try to go all ham, and don't be discouraged by not being as sore because your body's slowly getting used to it. So I really appreciate him giving me a heads up because, you know, just kind of mentally preparing myself and keep on going, right? Like I said, one day at a time. So all in all, I'm grateful for all y'all. Thank you for everyone that's been texting me. Again, grateful for just everything, and I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.